Hello student, welcome back to your favorite channel AVM Tech Android. We are discussing chapter number 1 of Basic Mechanical Engineering as per GTU syllabus. This is the QR code of the channel, and again the channel name is AVM Tech Android. Today we have to discuss about the third topic related to chapter number 1, that is application of energy resources and environmental issues. You can refer the topic number 1 and topic number 2 for chapter 1. These two are YouTube links and these two are QR code. You can just scan the QR code and you can start to listen the video for chapter number 1. Today we are going to discuss about the third topic related to chapter 1 number 1, and we will try to complete this. So now we have to discuss about the fossil fuel first. So first definition of the fossil fuel. So the fossil fuel are the natural fuels formed from the decomposition of ancient plant and animal matter over millions of years under high temperature and pressure. Example, you can say crude, coal, petroleum product, that is petrol, diesel, or you can say natural gas. So these fossil fuel are used for power generation, for the transportation purpose, for industrial heating purpose, as well as for domestic use. So the detail is given here. What are the application in detail for the power generation, transport, industrial heating and domestic use. But the major limitation of the fossil fuel is they are non-renewable, available in limited amount, and it will take millions of years to form. And the second major disadvantage is, you can say, their major contribution to the air pollution, carbon dioxide emission and global warming. Second is a nuclear fuel. So nuclear fuels such as 92 uranium 235, plutonium 239 undergo a nuclear fission and releasing tremendous amount of heat energy. This heat energy is used for electric power generation, for marine propulsion, for medical and industrial use. So the detail is mentioned here. You can go through this. So the application of nuclear fuel, I hope that is clear to you. The advantage of nuclear fuel is very high energy available at output with the very small fuel quantity. Nitrogen and carbon dioxide emission during the operation is not observed. But the major disadvantage is radioactive waste disposal is a major issue, and risk of radiation leakage and nuclear accident. This is Chernobyl accident at USSR Russia, and this Fukushima, that is a nuclear accident observed in the Japan during 2011 earthquake. Fukushima Atomic Center, and this is a Chernobyl accident at Russia. This is at Russia and this is at Japan. So you can refer this. Next is a hydrogen fuel. So this hydrogen is a clean and renewable fuel, produces water as the only byproduct when it burned or used in the fuel cell. This is the latest technology. Still lots of research is going in this field, particularly in the India. So application include the fuel cell used for the electric vehicles, rocket propulsion and for the power generation. So these are three major application of this hydrogen fuel. Still in India, the research level projects are going on. The major advantage are producing water vapor, no pollution. It contain very high calorific value, that is 120 to 142 megajoule per kilogram. But the challenges include storage and transportation and very high cost of production of hydrogen from the water electrolysis. We are facing the scarcity of drinking water and we have to produce hydrogen from the water, so it is again a issue. Hydro energy or water energy or the energy available from the water, that is energy obtained from the movement or potential of flowing or falling water, is known as a hydrogen or hydro energy. Means the water which is stored in the dam, and when the gates of dam that is open, the water is falling due to the potential energy or due to the change of level, and it is producing electrical energy. So that is used for hydroelectric power plant, that is also used for irrigation, fishing and for water supply purposes. It is a renewable source of energy. Advantage: it is a renewable source of energy and free from the pollution. It provides storage of water and flood control. The major disadvantage include high initial cost for construction of the dam, and it causes the displacement of the people and affect the aquatic ecosystem. If we talk about the solar system, it is again a renewable source of energy. Tremendous amount of solar energy is available. So definition of the solar energy, that is solar energy is the radiant light and heat from the sun harnessed using the technologies such as solar panel and solar thermal system. If we talk about the application, it is used in the electric power generation using PV cell. It is used for solar water heating. It is used for desalination and drying purpose, that is solar drying of the crops. Advantage include clean and renewable and inexhaustible source of energy, low maintenance cost after installation, but the disadvantage include high dependence on the solar light available, require large surface area for large scale production, and the major thing is efficiency or effectiveness of the solar operated devices. Again, wind energy, that is a renewable source of energy, that is energy available from the kinetic energy of moving air using wind turbine. Application include the electricity generation, water pumping and in hybrid system. If we talk about advantage, this is a clean and renewable source of energy suitable for decentralized power generation. So where hilly areas are there, desert is there, or where the peoples are staying the scattered way, we have to go for this kind of source of electrical energy. Disadvantage is intermittent nature of the wind and noise pollution and impact on the bird habitats. These two are the major disadvantage. If we'll talk about the biofuel, again it is a natural or you can say renewable source of energy. These biofuels are fuel derived using organic materials such as the plant and animal waste. The example include the ethanol, biodiesel or biogas. Application used in the transportation, so we can replace diesel by biodiesel or we can go for blending. We can go for power generation. We can go for cooking and heating purpose. If we'll talk about advantage, it is again a renewable source of energy, biodegradable. It reduces dependency on fossil fuel, or we are independent from the crude oil. Major disadvantage include large land area required for the crop cultivation. It may complete it may compete with the food production. So either we have to go for food or fuel. So that is a major issue, and that's why generally we are not preferring this part. Now the next thing which we have to discuss, that is environmental issue when we will go for the non-conventional source of energy, that is when we are using fossil fuel. So when we will go for the fossil fuel, the first issue which we will observe is a global warming. So what is global warming? Global warming refers to the gradual increase in Earth average temperature due to excessive accumulation of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, methane and nitrogen oxide in the atmosphere. The major causes are burning of fossil fuel like coal, oil or gas, deforestation and industrial emission. If we'll talk about the effect part, so it melt the glacier and rising the sea level. So major cities may create a issue when they are nearer to the seashore. Extreme weather conditions are observed and it impact on agriculture and biodiversity. The control measure include shift towards renewable source of energy, afforestation and reforestation, adoption of energy efficient technology. So when we'll go through this control measured part, definitely we can reduce this greenhouse gas emission and we can control global challenges. This was the second major issue, almost it is solved, that is ozone layer depletion. So ozone depletion refers to thinning of the ozone layer in the stratosphere due to the chlorofluorocarbon, that is CFC, and other ozone depleting substance. The major causes of this include the release of CFC from the refrigerator, aerosols and air conditioner, and use of halogens for fire extinguishers. So when we are using refrigerant as a CFC in the refrigerator or in air conditioning system, this is one of the major cause for ozone layer depletion. So what is its effect? It increases the ultraviolet radiation reaching to the earth and cause skin cancer, eye contract, and it affect on the plant growth. So what we can do? We have to minimize the use of CFC or we have to go for CFC free refrigerant, that is now we are using eco-friendly refrigerant. Implementation of Montreal Protocol in 1987 to phase out the ozone depleting substance. So nowadays almost this ozone layer depletion is minimum one, and you can say we have got success in that part. So in the conclusion, we can tell that here there are different source of energy that is available at the bottom, whether it is a renewable or non-renewable source, that is also mentioned here. What are the major application, that is also shown, and what is its environmental effect, that is shown in the last column. Like if we'll talk about the fossil fuel, that is non-renewable source of energy that is used majorly in the power and transport system, but the environmental effect is high CO2 emission and causes the pollution. In the similar way, if we'll talk about solar energy, it is a renewable source of energy. It is used for power generation for heating purpose. Environmental effect is it is a clean energy, but the land required is very high. In the similar way, if you go for a biofuel, it is a renewable source of energy. It is used for transportation purpose or for power production purpose, but the environmental impact is large land is required and there is a competition between food and fuel. So I hope this is very much clear to you in the chapter number 1 related to basic mechanical engineering. Do not forget to subscribe this channel, like this video and share this channel with your friends. Again, the channel name is AVM Tech Android. You can either search this AVM Tech Android on the YouTube, or you can scan this QR code and you can refer the free videos. Thank you.